Hello everyone, it's Kari, and today I have some fun things to share with you. We're going to make some cards using this Deco Foil Metallix Gel. And I have 5 of the colors. There are actually 6 colors, but I guess when I was purchasing these I missed one. So Aged Copper is the one I'm not going to be sharing today. I am going to show you what these look like on white and black paper. So I have a variety of stencils here that we're going to use, and I just want to show you what I've learned along the way using this Metallix gel. It is so beautiful, and this first one I kept in here because I learned some tricks. But this one is the Champagne Mist, and it is so beautiful. It's really creamy, kind of like a moisturizer almost. It's creamier than most gels that I've used, and you really don't need this much. So I kind of put on a whole bunch here, and you don't need that much. I also used some purple tape to adhere that paper to the back of the stencil, but that tape ended up kind of getting in the way. I used the same stencil and the same color on black so that you could see the difference here. But again, I added a little too much of that Metallix gel, and you really don't need that much. So I peeled off the tape and then I got smart and I decided to use some different tools. This is how I store my stencils. I just cut the tops off when I get new stencils, and then I keep it in the packaging, and it has the name and the name of the company on it. It's just really easy to keep them that way. So this is a new to me stencil from Picket Fence Studios. It's a really cool stencil, and I sprayed the back with some removable adhesive. And then I remembered that I just got these Nuvo Media spatulas. I saw these at Creativation. I actually got to use some at Creativation, and I fell in love, and I finally picked some up for myself. These are very easy to use. Again, I am using way too much of this gel. I end up scraping a lot of it off, so you'll see that, but I was just trying to get a feeling for how this worked with these new media spatulas. But look how much easier. I had an easier time of peeling it off. It did curl the paper a little, but that was solved after I added it to a card. Now I'm putting the black one down and just sticking that right on top, kind of pressing it down with my spatula, and it works so much better using that spray adhesive. So this color is the Black Ice, and the Black Ice I absolutely adore on the black paper. Look at that. It adds just a little bit of shine, and it's black on black, but so pretty in real life. So now I'm moving on to the gold. It's called Pure Gold, and you can see how beautiful and shiny that is. And this is on the white paper, and wait till you see it on the black paper. So I'm just adding that paper down, sticking the stencil on top, and just pressing it down with my spatula, and look at that shine. It is beautiful. In fact, it surprised me because I didn't expect to love it as much as I did. This color is the White Pearl, and it offers just a little pearly shine on the white paper, and on the black paper, I think I loved it even more than I expected. I will list all the products below in case you're wondering about these stencils and the colors, but look at that on the black. It's still a little bit, it's mostly opaque, but you can kind of see through to the black paper. So now the last color that I have to show you is the Glazed Pewter, and this color is also beautiful. It's silvery, it's got a shine to it, really pretty on the white. And now for the black, just placing that down. And as you can see, I got smarter. I started using less and less of the gel, so it was easier for cleanup too. After you use this gel, don't forget to wash off your stencils right away so it doesn't harden. Okay, so here we go. The white and the black, that's the Champagne Mist right there. So beautiful. There's the Pure Gold on white and black. Then we have the Black Ice on the white and the black. It's beautiful. That one just I just fell in love with that one, which was surprising to me. The white pearl on white and black, so pretty. And last, the glazed pewter, which is a silvery look. So here they all are, and now we're ready to turn them into cards. I think it's one thing to see them in backgrounds, but another to see how they come together in a real card. So I've stacked 3 of these die-cut blessed words together. I used some thicker cardstock for this so that it was a nice, beautiful embellishment. And now I'm going to make this one just a little bit shiny as well using some gold embossing powder. So I added in gold embossing powder a number of times. I think I probably did this about 3 times and heat set that until I got a beautiful metallic element to add to the card as well. So now to make some of these flowers, I'm using this beautiful set from Altenew. It is so pretty and one of the most realistic flowers I've seen. There are quite a few layers to it, and when I'm making layered flowers, I like to make a bunch of them at once. So I have paper here where I can add 2 of them at a time to my paper. See, I just turn it around in the MISTI, and then I do another one on the other side. And then up above this one, I have the second layer already set up so that I can use a little bit darker ink on that one. And I'm using some of the inks from Altenew as well. These are new to me, but I fell in love again. And I've been trying a bunch of inks lately to see what I like, and these ones are among my favorites. So I am adding a little darker color here to both of them, and I actually made a bunch of flowers. So you'll see that in the end cards that we put together. But I just wanted to show you how these layer up. So now I have the third layer here. It's an even darker color that I'm adding. And look how pretty this flower is coming together. It is probably one of my favorites. Am I saying that about everything today in this video? It's so true though. I love when I get to make cards that I love all the elements as they come together. So I didn't have a yellow ink that would work. I'm pulling out my Catherine Puller Tiara ink for this one, and it just went so beautiful with this. I add some darker yellow, which is a Waffle Flower Happy Day ink, and I think that looks really pretty. I'm going to do the spots now on this, and that's this stamp right here. So I'm going to line that up, and on this particular flower, I did the darker yellow or the orange color. On another flower, you'll see I did a darker spot on there. Oh, here's the orange that I used. This is the Catherine Puller ink as well. And I like both of them. I like the orange dots, and I also like the darker ones that I did in the center. You'll see that a little bit later. So now I can't remember what layer we're on, but then I'm going to do the stamens, and for both of those, I ended up just using some Versamark or VersaFine Onyx Black, excuse me. So let's pull these cards together. For this first one, I'm going to use that quatrefoil background using the Champagne Mist color. No, the White Pearl. And I'm adding, there's the darker orange flower that I did with a darker brown spot in the middle. Turned out really pretty. So now I'm going to put together the one with the Champagne Mist, and I'm going to add a few flowers to that one. For the top flower, I'm adding some foam tape, and the other ones I adhered down with some liquid adhesive. But I wanted to have some elements that popped up on these cards as well. I put the sentiment, I cut that out, and I added some foam tape to the back of that as well. So this card is coming together really quickly. I'm just going to add it to a card base now with some liquid adhesive. I did that with the other one as well. I think I cut that part out of the video. But you kind of get the idea of how quickly these cards come together once you have the backgrounds made and you have your flowers made. Here's the black with the white on top. So see how you can kind of see through? It makes it turn into sort of a gray color, which is also very beautiful. On this one, I doubled up the foam tape so that that flower really popped. And I love it with this hay die cut as well. Look how pretty that black darker background is with this vibrant flower. Just so pretty. I'm going to add that one to the card base as well. And for my last one, I had to use the black on black. But I cut out some letters using my large alpha dies, and I cut it out with some pearl cardstock. So this cardstock has a little shine to it. The background has a little shine to it. The flower, I'm going to add a little shine using some Nuvo drops later on. To line up those letters, I have my T-square ruler so I can make sure that I get them completely straight on that background. This is the way I like to adhere letters to make them straight. So hi cutie, this one's going to my granddaughter. And see here, to finish off, I added some of these shiny dots. This is the Glossy, the Ranger Glossy accents, or no, I'll have it linked below. I can't remember the name right now, but it just adds a little more shine. But look how beautiful that background shines, and it shines with the beautiful die cut that we heat embossed. I just love how they all came together. This Metallix Gel, I can tell, is going to be fun for playing and adding some more beautiful shine to my cards. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at how these all turned out on the black and the white papers and how the cards came together in the end. I had a really good time with this video and showing you all the different colors that I have. If you enjoyed this video and seeing some of these products, give me a thumbs up. I loved making this for you. I hope I'll see you again if you subscribe to my channel. I'll be back real soon with some more inspiration. Thanks so much for stopping by.